Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. But today we start the new season with an AFC West division battle right out of the gate, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Jeanty. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Throwing is Milton. Short throw going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Bombers. Away. Captain.
To throw is Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I haven't seen Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Nix to the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
In motion goes the tight end. Throwing Nix. And that's gets to the left sideline and incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away.
And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
26-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Second and a couple.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now Milton. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
That's complete yet again to Thornton.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Milton.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Campbell. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
19 Lions. Ready? Bronco 80.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw.
Now he's going to stop.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Third down and 13.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. Ready?
To throw is Milton.
Under pressure, they got him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one out to the 35. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They're going. It's Nix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions, 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milton now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Campbell making the catch. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
19-18, Warriors 70. Go.
To throw, it's Milton.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 70, Buffalo 18, Hawks 7, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's Milton.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back. Right around the 30.
Nick Bonito in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here first and 10. Nix from the shotgun.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Captain. Bombers. Chill.
Now it's Nix.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Captain.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Here's Nix.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Bronco 80. Go.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Ready? Panther 11.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's 2nd and 7. Mims in motion left. To throw. Here's Nix.
And the Raiders have got it. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nix. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Bombers, captain. Away. Drill. Away.
2nd down and inches. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And now they'll shift things around. Nix looking to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
13-yard line.
Bombers. Captain. Away. Drill. Away. Bombers.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
At the 5-yard line.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Captain. Away. Drill.
They'll look to throw again. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
That's good for Broncos. First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a gain of 6, and that will be the final play of this first half. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2nd and 9 now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Bombers.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Captain.
Looking to throw. Nix. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Bombers. Captain. Push.
From the gun on 3rd down. Nix.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Throwing is Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Off play action. Milton. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Broncos 9, Raiders nothing. Will Lutz
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
On the out route, he's got Thornton.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
The 18-yard line.
79 Broncos, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Now Milton.
He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Milton. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas.
Genty going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Go! 18, 5 in. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
To throw is Milton.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller from 3 yards out. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
To throw is Nix.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Oh, Joe. Captain.
In motion, the tight end.
Throwing Nix.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Nix to the air. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Bombers. Away, away, slow.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Hold on a second. Ready. Hot. Captain. Away. Bombers. Away.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They're going. It's Nix.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Broncos get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
What's good on the extra point? And that makes this a 9-point game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Ready. Panther 60. 60 Maverick.
Here's Milton now to throw. To the left side, pass caught by Thornton.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tap 60.
To throw, it's Milton. Looking for Campbell downfield.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Hawk 70. Go street. Dragon 60 Bobcats. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Let go.
Here's Milton. Now he's going to step up and run.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
On the check.
4th down, 10 yards to go.
70 Timberwolves. 69 Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Dragon 6, Cowboy 80, Cub 19, Cub 9, Trap 60, Trap 65 catch, 65 catch.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Makes the score Broncos 16, Raiders 14.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Bombers, catching, Joe.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
10 at their own 12-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 9, 18, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Rig alert, rig alert. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Campbell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw. The hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Up 2nd and a yard.
Cowboy Warriors, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60, Mustang 19.
He's back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hurt, take it. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
It's a gain of
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing is Milton.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And we know that this crowd really wants to explode. What a win this would be. They had a shot at the end zone right there, and it fell incomplete.
Again from the 15, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Operating from the gun, Milton.
That throw out wide going to be incomplete.
They're already in range for a potential game-winning field goal, but they certainly want to get him as close as possible before sending him out there. Nice job defensively to force the incompletion.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. And that's going to be incomplete.
So they went for the 6, didn't get it. Now the call has to be for 3.
I agree with you. I know the competitive instinct says, let's go ahead and take another shot. But you took it already. Go ahead now, get the field goal.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Kill. Ole.
final shot. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done.
15 yards.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Does he have the distance? He does. It's good. My goodness, he hits it from the parking lot as time expires. And it'll be all smiles on Blake Street tonight. The Broncos have won it.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Broncos, a win's a win as they eke out the 2-point victory to take the season opener. And they'll get another road date next week.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity. We just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing. They know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause